Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Before I really get into this today, I have to preface this just a little bit. This is me getting back to my roots. I'm kind of taking a break from another space that I've been reporting in for a while, and it's a dangerous space, man, because you've got to watch what you say. I mean, all the way up and down. You're not really free to just open up, particularly in your political leanings. Well, I mean the left is allowed to open up. Anybody, the firebrands and all that, they're allowed to say whatever the hell they want. But if you are of a more libertarian bent, which I am, then you have to watch what you say. That's just the nature of it, man. That's the nature of politics. It's the nature of propaganda. It's the nature of all that. So it's a little weird for me actually stepping back over here, but this is it, man. This is where I started politics, and because it matters, it really does. You don't think it does, but it really does. If you don't believe me, man, just look outside. Go to San Francisco. Go anywhere. Go into any major city and tell me how safe you feel. And I think that it more or less makes the point. But it was just time, man. I missed it. I missed being able to say whatever the hell I want to say. So we're going to come back and we're going to be doing exactly that. This is not exactly a firebrand story to begin this with, but I think it's relevant because it's very, very indicative of the divide even in the GOP. Now, before I get into this story, I have to give you a little bit more. I don't care for parties. I don't care for either parties. All right. Look, man, they're two sides of the same coin. And if you lift up a Democrat skirt, you're gonna see a Republican, a very wishy-washy Republican hiding in there underneath it, because they all have something to lose. That's the funny thing. Now, I'm not a big fan of Trump. I'm not. I think he's a blowhard. I think he talks a lot. But it really occurred to me why is because the guy's got nothing to lose. He doesn't need this. And I sat through the GOP debates, and I realized that everybody on that stage has something to lose. But it was amazing to me is how quickly Fox News jumped in here to defend him. To defend the poor showing, and they're bending over backwards apologizing for a poor performance by 8 people on a stage because none of the 8 people on the stage are interesting. Rick Scott, I like Rick Scott. I think he's something. But the rest of them, there is no real, there's no real energy. There's no real passion. It's 8 people all saying the same goddamn thing because all of them have something to lose. Now, headline from Reuters: nearly 13 million people watched U.S. Republican presidential primary debate on Fox News Network. The first U.S. Republican presidential primary debate for the 2024 election was viewed on Fox News on Wednesday night by 11.1 million people. Look, round of applause. According to the Nielsen rating agency, falling well shy of the record set in 2025. Now ask yourself, why was the record set in 2015? Why was the record set in 2015? Why? Ask yourself. I'm not going to tell you. An additional 1.7 million people watched the primetime debate on Fox Business Network, according to Fox, bringing the total audience to 12.8 million. Now, the funny part about this is consider how many GOP voters there are. Just make a guess. 70, 80, 90 million GOP voters. And you guys couldn't capture a fifth of the audience. These are the people who are going to be voting. And you couldn't catch a fifth of them. There is zero interest in this. But let's carry on a little bit. 8 of the top Republican presidential contenders took part in the forum. However, the debate lacked the audience draw of the candidate leading the field, former President Donald Trump, who did not participate. Trump opted instead to sit for a pre-recorded interview with conservative commentator Tucker Carlson, which was posted Wednesday on X, formerly known as Twitter. The 46-minute conversation with conservative commentator Tucker Carlson drew more than 74 million views, according to statistics on the platform. Now, here is obviously one of the big funnies is the fact, did you used to work for Fox, huh? Didn't you, Tucker? You guys let him go? He's, oh, no, he's not the guy anymore. 74 million. And that is wildly, wildly late because that thing has gone absolutely bananas over on X, because for some reason you guys can't seem to accept that the new media is actually over there. All right, you're the old guard. Fox, you're the old guard. You might as well just tack your name up there with CNN and MSNBC if they're even still a thing. You might as well just embrace it, man, because you are the way it used to be. And sorry, dude, but X, Tucker Carlson, what he's doing, that's the way it should be. And we carry on a little bit. Here's the apologizing part. This is where Fox is trying to say, yeah, but it's not so bad. It is unclear, however, how long visitors to the site watch the pre-recorded events. X views counts include anyone who scrolled past the video or watched for just a few seconds, as well as those who viewed the entire interview. Some viewers could be counted twice if they watched the video at different times on different sites, on different devices. I'm sorry, man. Look, I'm rusty here, guys. Give me just a little bit of a break. Wednesday's debate, which took place at the Fisher Forum in downtown Milwaukee, which is Algonquin for the good land. Thank you. Any Wayne's World fans, you guys are going to get that joke. Drew fewer viewers than the 2015 Republican primetime debate on Fox News, which, thanks to Trump's attention-grabbing style, attracted 24 million viewers. Now, here is where it's going to start to go off the rails a little bit. You guys are going to have to report on Trump, whether you like him or not, whether you want to be branded, as a supporter or not. It doesn't matter. If you want people to watch, you're going to have to cover him, period. That's it. I am going to dine on this, watching you go out of your way, apologizing for anything that he might have said, apologizing for anything that you might say, because you got to go. You guys are a business. Deep down, you're a business. You got to go where the views are. And in this case, the views are wherever the hell Trump happens to be. Now, I promise you, him and Tucker shook hands. They see it the same way. All right? They're allies now. They see it the same way because neither of them have anything to lose. And that's what mainstream media simply cannot accept, that neither of these guys have anything to lose. You took everything from Tucker. You fired him. You made a big deal. You fired him. You walked him out the door, big box with a plant on it or in it, and you walked him out the door. And it took that guy 2 weeks before he was already kicking the hell out of you on the ratings. So it is pretty obvious here that Trump has found his path on this. He doesn't need to debate. He doesn't need to get up there. He'll do it straight there with Tucker. Oh, oh my God, the firebrand, and and you put two of them together, man, and it is going to kick the hell out of anything that you do. So keep thinking old school. I know you guys are good at this. I know you like this. Keep thinking old school, and you're just going to watch your ratings slump away because whatever you had going for you, you pissed it away. You decided to please everybody else instead of actually pleasing your viewers, and you're going to get what you get. That's all we have here. First video. Haven't done this in a while, but we're going to be doing a lot of this. We're going to be bringing you live streams. We're going to be I love this. I absolutely love this. So questions or comments, Scott at thepodcast.com. I answer any and all of them. And until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money, and we'll see you guys. Cheers.